Good morning, Bobcats. Come on, y'all can do a better job than that. Good morning, Bobcats. That's better. Well, welcome to East Georgia State College's annual Employee Appreciation and Recognition Program. Today, we'll be celebrating 325 years of combined service of faculty and staff who are being recognized for their dedication and service to East Georgia State College. We'll also present our Star Staff of the Year Awards and Distinguished Faculty Awards. How exciting it is to celebrate our fellow coworkers by coming together as a Bobcat family to see the new and familiar faces and to enjoy fellowship. By curiosity, how many new employees have started this year? If you're new and started with East Georgia State College this year, please stand up. Now, everybody else is still here. Let's give everybody our own pat on the back, and let's give a praise for everybody else. To start off our program, we will recognize our employees who are receiving their Years of Service Awards. We ask that when your name is called, please enter from the opposite side of the stage, and after you receive your award, please remain on the stage to take your group picture. I would ask that you, the first person that comes up, line up closest to me and we'll form a line. That way the group picture can be taken here for that particular milestone. So, let's get started. 5 years of service, Ms. Laura Chambers.
You guys be as nice to your students and stuff this week when they're not following directions.
Thank you so much.
Actually, yeah. Thank you. Susan Howell. Lynette Salisbury. Deborah Vess. I don't think she's joining us in person, but I believe she's joining us virtually. So give a warm applause for her. We'll get your award to you, Dr. Vess. Katressa Wilson. Hadrian Wolf. He's not able to join us today, but we'll get the award to him. And Miss Sarah Young. Okay, we're ready for our group picture. Thank you, everyone. And for 10 years of service, Armand Boudreau. Entree Drummer. Come on down. Sherry Helms. Deborah Cottrell Michael. Candace Lynn. Luke Martin. Victor Poole. Chelsea Price. Miss Chelsea is not able to join us today, but we'll get her award to her. BJ Scott. Ruth Underwood. She's cooking. Bless her heart. We'll give her an award to her later on. And Erin Yeomans. And Miss Erin is not able to join us, so we'll get her award to her also. Look at this large group, 10 years of service. Wow, isn't that amazing? Okay, everybody smile. Thank you. For 15 years of service, Ms. Courtney Joyner. Carmine Palumbo. Jessica Todd. Ashley Woods. Tracy Woods. And Miss Fang Z. For 20 years, 20 whole years of service, Larry Brady. Paul Serpovich. and 25 long years of service, Alan Brazier. And last but not least, Sandra Sherman. He has the right to take time, so. And for what everybody's been waiting for. So we'll now begin with the Star Staff of the Year Awards. The Star Staff of the Year Award is an annual award that recognizes staff for their exceptional service, teamwork, attitude, and reliability. Get it out in a minute. The Star Award. 2 staff members were selected from the following units. The President's Unit consisted of the President's Direct Reports, the President's Office, Legal Affairs, Institutional Advancement, Information Technology, Athletics, and the Police Department. Our Academic Affairs Unit consisted of Academic Affairs, Library, Academic Advising, EGSC Statesboro, EGSC Augusta, and Retention. Our Student Affairs Unit consisted of Admissions, Registrar's Office, Financial Aid, Counseling and Disabilities, Student Conduct and Title IX, Choice, Housing, and Student Life. And then our Business Office Unit consisted of the Business Office, Dining Services, Human Resources, and Plant Operations. On behalf of the President's Unit, Dr. Schechter will present our first recipients for the Star Staff of the Year Award.
Thank you so much, Tracy, and I just want to say thank you to you and Donna and Jada and the whole HR staff that's put on a really nice show today, so we appreciate that help. And I also want to give a special shout out to BJ Scott, who came up a few moments ago for his service award. He's responsible for this building, and doesn't he do an amazing job in this building? So, BJ, thank you, and I just want to thank that whole staff because they do such an incredible job and the campus looks so beautiful as we start the year, and my thanks to all of you. You guys are doing tremendous work. It means a lot. So the Star Staff Award from the President's Unit goes to Chief Trey Drawdy. So come on up, Chief. Now, so I'm just going to say a couple of things, but the first thing I wanted to say is that he really can't take a hint, okay? And what I mean by that is I talked to him on the phone last night, and I said, Chief Drawdy, you're going to be at the award ceremony tomorrow, right? Because I didn't want to tell him in advance, of course. And he was like, I don't know, I got stuff going on. Da, da, da. And I said, no, I think it'd be a good idea if you were there. And he's like, I don't know. So thank you for coming, Chief, and to David for helping me get him here. So appreciate it. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, let me say a few things about Chief Drawdy. Besides that he can't take a hint. he has really transformed this department, and I don't use that word transform lightly. It gets thrown around a lot. But what has been done in that unit in the last year that he's been there has been absolutely phenomenal. And everything that's going on with public safety to protect us, to protect the students, is really something that's a huge priority for him and his team, and I'm so thankful for that. Second, he's done a ton of training for officers, for himself and his officers. Many of you participated, for example, in the CPR and AED training that was done on campus. And he's just had some great hires and done a lot of professional development with those hires. So can I also ask the officers that are here to sort of give a wave, and let's thank them for that service, because it really means a lot, and the chief has done a great job with the hiring. And also, he's been incredibly involved with the community. You may not know this, but he's been involved with the veterans group here in town that meets Mondays at the library. He's been involved with Exchange Club. He volunteered on Pine Tree Festival to support the city's needs, to make sure that there were officers present and helping out the city. So it's so many projects behind the scenes that you may not be aware of that Chief Girardi's also involved with that just mean a ton. And lastly, I just want to say he's an outstanding member of this cabinet, because on the leadership team, he participates, he comes up with great ideas all the time, and I'm just so pleased and thankful that you're here, Chief, and you are very deserving of this Star Award. My thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, sir. Appreciate it. We'll do a picture. Okay, the second award for this area, I'm sort of stealing, I guess you'd say, IT's nominee slot, because they could get a pick, but when I talked to Mike Roundtree about this person, he said, okay, go for it. So this is really a joint IT and President's Office pick. And the Star Award winner that we'd like to recognize, and that I really want to recognize, is Caitlin Moore. I just want to say a couple things about Caitlin. First of all, the 50th anniversary stuff that we've been doing, you guys have seen this absolutely beautiful logo, either in our signature files or on, sites around campus and on signage and all that stuff. That's all her. And all of these things behind the scenes that you may not see, that are graphics and things that we've been using all year and since I arrived, she is responsible for. And she just does an amazing job. So thank you, Caitlin, for all that kind of work, because these things are just beautiful. And we'll just brainstorm for 5 minutes and she'll be like, okay, I got it. And then she sends 10 samples over within an hour of stuff to look at. So she does just incredible work, and I think represents us so beautifully with these graphics and with this help that she does. Secondly, she's taught me a ton about bees. I didn't know jack about bees when I got here, but now if I have any bee question whatsoever, I go to either Dr. Sapovich or Caitlin, and she helps me out and has taught me a lot, and I'm just so thankful for her enthusiasm for helping us be Bee Campus. Thirdly, she's an encyclopedia of East Georgia history. If you have any questions today during lunch or anything about anything that's ever happened on this campus or an event that took place in the last few years, she will know who attended, what happened. If there's a funny story behind that event, she's going to know that funny story. And that's the last thing that I just wanted to say, was she just has an amazing and fantastic sense of humor. And in this business, we all do take ourselves a little seriously sometimes, and maybe we should sometimes, but maybe we shouldn't. And I love the fact that Caitlin can sit in a meeting, and we may be talking about the most serious thing on earth, but she'll chime in with something that just provides that levity, provides that lightness to the meeting. It means so much, and I'm very thankful for that sense of humor. So there are many unsung heroes on this campus, and she's one of mine. So.
Representing our Academic Affairs Unit, Dr. Wellen, followed by Georgia Sanders.
Good morning again, everyone. Several weeks ago, I got an email from HR saying, we need you to come up with some nominations for academic affairs and student affairs and all of the divisions and the departments that you have been involved with. And at first I thought, oh, this is going to be a difficult task because I really didn't feel like I knew everyone as well as I should have at this point in time. However, the more I thought about it, the more I realised in the short time that I've been here, I really have got to know a lot more people than I realised, and really got to know their work ethic and their commitment to the campus and to the East Georgia State College community. So it then flipped around and it went from being a difficult task because I really didn't think I knew everyone well enough to being a difficult task because I had no idea how to narrow this down. And so I did reach out to folks in academic affairs and the various divisions in student affairs to come up with a list of names or nominations to put forward. And so I'm going to be presenting the first one from academic affairs, but I also have representatives from academic and student affairs, the direct supervisors of the recipients, to do the remainder of the presentation. So thank you all for all that you do, and thank you for actually making this a difficult task. It just goes to show what amazing faculty and, well, there are faculty awards coming up, amazing faculty and staff that I'm working with. So thank you very much, and thank you for your support over the last several months. So I'm actually going to flip this a bit. I'm going to sort of run down some qualities, tell you a little bit about this person without revealing the name. It took me a while to figure out how I was, who I was going to select, so you're going to sit and sort of bit of mystery behind this as well. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the STAR Staff of the Year recipient that I'm awarding from Academic Affairs. This individual is what I would call a quiet achiever. She calmly and professionally gets the job done. She's passionate about the role her team plays in the success of the college and frequently brags on her team for the wonderful job they're doing. She's both student-focused and faculty-focused. She's collaborative and innovative in her support of our academic programs. Whenever I drop by for a visit, she always has a smile on her face and a story to tell about something that her team is working on. I am delighted to announce our STAR Staff of the Year recipient, Megan Cruz.
Good morning, everybody. The individual that I have the privilege to present the STAR Award to today came to East Georgia State College in the beginning as a dual enrollment student. This individual transitioned after graduating to be a work-study student with us who actually went out to high schools and remediated for the AccuPlacer to get other students involved in dual enrollment. She then became a tutor in the ACE. She's transitioned from a tutor in the ACE to ACE coordinator and is now student success coach. Please help me celebrate Ms. Taylor Brown. And when you get the opportunity to go to the workshops page, the time management presentation that's there, that video, that has been done by Ms. Taylor. She's doing amazing work in student success, so we're proud to have her.
On behalf of the Student Affairs Unit, Ms. Sherry Helms.
Good morning, afternoon, East Georgia State College. Okay. So, I am excited about another fall and spring semester. We have got a lot of good things going on, and I certainly appreciate all of your support and working as a team with us. The departments that I have the pleasure of working with is a 24/7 job. We are used to taking phone calls at night, providing guidance and support, and we have the pleasure of working with our students when they make very good choices and when they make unhealthy choices. We try to find ways of turning those unhealthy choices to a real learning and educational experience so they can learn from those. Unfortunately, we have to give good news, bad news, but I can honestly say that my coworkers and I approach that with integrity and respect for every student that we have to deal with. We learn just as much from them as they learn from us. So there is success when you have to deal with discipline. The STAR Staff Award ensures that I stay intact, that I follow the USG policies and procedures, that we follow East Georgia State College policies and procedures, that we also follow Clery procedures, and she will hold me to the state and federal laws, okay? She ensures us that we are going to be, Dr. Schechter, appealable proof. We don't want any appeals to go to you. So it is with great pleasure that I've had the opportunity to work with this young lady who's also an alum of East Georgia, and she still came back to us, and she's still here because she puts up with me. So Cynthia Reese is the recipient.
On behalf of our Business Affairs Unit, Mr. Cliff Gay, followed by David Steptoe.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone in Business Affairs for all the things they do each and every day to keep the college operating. Sometimes we don't notice the things they do until something doesn't get done, but everyone works really hard. The recipient of the STAR Award for Business Affairs began a career with EGSC approximately 7 years ago. She has proven herself to be a truly dedicated employee of the college. She has adapted to the many changes in the department and takes on new assignments without complaint. This makes her an essential part of Business Affairs. She is a dedicated staff member whose priorities are balanced between fulfilling her duties and maintaining a healthy working relationship with the college community. She strives to do her job efficiently and effectively, and the Business Affairs Department is a better place because of her dedication and hard work. She is extremely student-focused and attempts to meet their needs daily by going above and beyond what is required. On a lighter note, she and I do have this little issue of her attempting to read between the lines when we're communicating. But I think she's finally figured out that I'm not smart enough to write between the lines, so there's nothing there, but anyway. We've always heard that a person's true character is revealed during difficult times. She was one of a few employees that showed up for work every day during the pandemic to do all she could to keep the college operating. Please join me in congratulating Misha Williams as a 2023 STAR recipient for Business Affairs.
Good morning. Hope all is well with everyone. First of all, I want to thank all the plant operations staff, like Dr. Shetner mentioned earlier, for their dedication and hard work every day. It's not going, what they do, it's awesome. This employee provides outstanding customer service to his coworker and the campus. He is very dependable and goes the extra mile to make sure he completes tasks at hand. He has a little over 10 years of service, not quite 20. We are very fortunate to have Tom as our team, on our team here at East Georgia College.
I'd ask that all our Star Staff Award recipients please come to the center stage for your group picture. Thank you. We will now begin with our Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award. The Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award acknowledges exceptional faculty for their innovation and instruction, commitment to student success, contributions to missions and goals of the college, professional achievement, commitment to diversity, cooperative spirit. On behalf of the School of Liberal Arts and Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Dr. Chevalier will begin our faculty presentations, followed by Ms. Joyner.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank all of our faculty for their commitment for student success. So it's my pleasure to present the Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award in Mathematics to Professor John Gleisner. John, will you come forward? John has been teaching at East Georgia State College since 2017. He teaches both mathematics and computer science courses. Recently, he had stepped up to cover our need in mathematics course. He adopted our college algebra course as a synchronous online for our students on the Augusta campus. He often teaches overload classes for us. Education students taking the number and operation course are enjoying his teaching and also, his dedication to the education at future elementary school teacher. Finally, John is known for his very detailed emails, included, and I quote, from him, 500 to 1,000-word dissertation on the history, implication, and ramification, and of the quote of the topic that John is sent in an email about. Please join me to congratulate Professor John Gleisner as the recipient of the Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award in Mathematics. Thank you. I got another award to give. It's, again, I'm very pleased to present the Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award in Natural Science to Dr. Yelena White. Lena joined East Georgia State College in 2010. She rose through the rank from assistant, associate to full professor. She teaches both physics and integrated science class. She also, like John, teaches a class for our elementary education student. Lena was a Chancellor Learning Scholar during the academic year 2018-2019, and she also participated in several faculty learning communities on our campus. She incorporates new activity in a class to improve student engagement and success. She shares her knowledge with both EGSC faculty and other faculty from the USG by regularly presenting at the USG Teaching and Learning Conference. She is the chair-elect of the Physics Regent Advisory Committee from the USG. Lena was able to maintain her teaching and other responsibilities the past year, despite many personal challenges that she faced. Unfortunately, Dr. White is unable to attend this ceremony, but let's congratulate it anyway. Great, perfect. So I will accept, the award on her behalf and give it to her when she is back.
As you can tell, Dr. Chevalier and I agreed that it was too hard to try to disguise who the recipients were for the awards. So we just decided to let it out at the very beginning. So will Dr. Jeff Howell please come forward? Dr. Howell. Dr. Howell is the recipient of the Distinguished Faculty Award for Social Sciences. He has taught overloads. He has taught high school dual enrollment at Bryan County High. He's attended just about every meet and greet we've had in Statesboro, whether it was for a presidential selection or a provost selection. He also travels to Swainsboro all the time for Dr. Schechtter's town hall meetings. He understands that it is all part of the job, the big picture he gets. He is an effective advisor and an excellent classroom instructor, always striving to improve his teaching. He has represented East Georgia and been involved in the community, working at the Friends of Library Bookstore. He believes in teamwork, going the extra mile. He always has a positive spin, and he conveys to the students and his colleagues that he loves the work he does. Let's congratulate Dr. Howell. Will Julie Strickland please come forward? Professor Strickland has taught with us since 2018. She's been a great addition to our faculty. In the past year, she has taught dual enrollment classes at Metter High School, where the students and the administration immediately fell in love with her. She creates the kind of supportive and encouraging classroom environment that allows the students to feel comfortable enough to learn if they hadn't felt that way in other classrooms. Yet she holds them and their work to high standards. She is also an excellent advisor. Professor Strickland has also taught an overload for us in fall and spring semesters. She's been learning support coordinator for English, and in this capacity, she has guided our efforts through USG regulations and the student needs. She has helped with evening orientations for adjuncts. She's been an excellent resource for us in a number of ways, and I dare say that there's anyone in this room who's ever worked with her who didn't enjoy doing so. Our distinguished faculty for Humanities, Professor Julie Strickland.
Dr. Choi? Congratulations to everyone who's received awards today for their achievements and dedication to East Georgia State College. You are key to success. I challenge each employee to send your congratulations to your colleagues receiving awards today. Thank you and wish you the best for the upcoming academic year. Please join us in the rotunda for the wonderful meal that Dining Services has prepared for everyone. As a reminder, please stop by the library to have your professional headshot taken. The photographer will be available from 12 to 2, and the last sitting will be at 1:50. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.